We all know I like to experience new stuff. Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it don't. I like to go on various road trips, do various landmarks, do various concerts, whatever. Today is something that I have done before when I was 7 years old, and I don't remember a thing about it. So I'm actually going to give it another whirl. Today, I'm heading to the outside of Alamosa to the Great Sand Dunes, where the elevation is about 750 feet from the base to the peak, and it is labeled as the first national landmark outside of Alaska. Okay, now I got my navigator going. I stopped by Taco Bell to get some breakfast, and I am I'm on my way. So I guess let's get going. Had to stop and get gas real quick. I'm about 100 miles away, and it's about an hour and a half, something like that. But I'm making the best of this trip. Stopped in at Carl's Jr. for lunch. I have about 70 miles to go, and it's about an hour left, and then I'll finally get there. This trip isn't so bad, it's just there's a whole lot of nothing. But I'm gonna eat lunch first and then I'll be on my way. Alright. Lunch is done. We ride! Well, now that we're slowing down with the sped up time lapse road montages, I'm approaching relatively close here. Trains, Alamosa, 16 miles. This is a way I have never been, and this is crazy. I'm a little nervous, to be honest, because I just remember sand hills. I remember there's only 2 of them from what I remember. According to the internet, this shit's fucking everywhere. So I'm gonna be nervous by, like, if there's a lot, if it's like an intimidating size. The incline wasn't so bad. When you're standing at the bottom and you look at it, it looks like it like goes like this, but it really doesn't. Clown Motel, that was a letdown. The impact of my trip was when I hit the damn deer and had to go through all that trouble with getting the car situated or getting the rent-a-car, and that was more exciting than the trip itself, the Clown Motel trip. Like, because that was just a letdown. I was just like, I just stood the night in a fucking motel. It was stupid. I even asked the guy, I was like, has anything happened here? And he goes, I'll give you 2 answers. I was like, well, I wasn't even recording at the time. I wish I was. And I was like, well, for the sake of the story, yeah, let's hear that one. He goes, oh yeah, stuff happens all the time. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, no, what's the truth? And he goes, nothing. He goes, it's a tourist attraction. And I was like, I wish I knew that before all these YouTubers are like, oh my god, the scariest place on earth. And I'm like, yeah. So I fell for it, and that sucks because I wasted time, money, gas, my car that was way better than this one. Can't always win. According to maps, I'm approaching pretty close here. We'll see what happens when I get there. I passed by the sign that like talked about like Sand Dunes National Park, and everybody's all posing and taking pictures in front of it, and I was like, white people. Thought there was gonna be like a booth or something back there, because I think you have to pay to be here, and I didn't get that. There's no booth. So I'm like, oh, okay, hopefully it's up here more, because I don't want to do this illegally. Yeah, there was no booth, and I'm like, oh, okay, kind of sucks. We'll figure it out, I guess. Spoke too soon about that booth. It's right here.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good. So it's $25 for the entry pass.
Okay.
Are you military or veteran?
No.
This is your first time coming here?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Great Sand Dunes.
Right on, man.
So, Visitor Center will be your first left in half a mile.
Okay.
Second left takes you down to the dunes.
Okay.
And this receipt is valid for re-entry for 7 days.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you.
Of course, you take care.
You too. Oh, man. I can come back within a week for free. Hell yeah. They gave me this awesome pamphlet. Oh, it's a map. Second left, he said. That gets me to the dunes. Figure that out when I get there, huh? So I'm excited.
It'll catch you by surprise. Have you drowning in the night? When you open your eyes, you will soon realize that from this you can't hide. So it's your choice now, and
I don't remember living like this, but I'm here. But I guess I'm here. Oh man, I'm walking through this trail, and the ground. Every step I take, I'm sinking in. Oh man. This is insane. Look behind me. It's like straight desert over here. There's like people that's scattered all over. I gotta make my way to these dunes so I can do it like John Wick and on his way to get his finger cut off. Oh man. This kind of sucks to walk in, to be honest. And I'm wearing my regular canvas slip-on shoes, the same shoes I wear all the time. Everybody's all surprised that I wore those when I did the incline. They're like, you didn't have like hiking shoes? No. Why? Why waste the money? I'll just wear my regular ass shoes. Man, this kind of sucks. Everybody's like all... No, never mind. I was gonna say everybody's all dressed for success, like wearing like swim trunks and sleeveless shirts and shit, and I'm dressed the way I normally do, see? But no, you got all these people over here. They're looking about the same. The ground is super, super warm. It's a good thing it's not windy. Wouldn't want to get stuck in a sandstorm. Okay, so from walking this dry desert, sand where you're sinking as you step, asking for oil, room service, whichever, Spaceballs reference, and then telling everybody that you ain't found shit. It's pretty tough. And I still have to ascend all of this that's behind me, because my plan is to get to the top. I don't plan on just being like, all right, well, I got there and then leaving. I didn't pay no $25 parking just for this. But I'm gonna get to another... There's like another small little hill I need to get to, and then the real climb begins. So we'll get there when that time comes. Let's do this.
It happened so fast. What subjugation intended to last? Entire nations ready to clash. Tired of feet before we live on our knees. We come for war, there'll be blood in the streets. The chicken top out will never retreat, because we'll tired of feet before we live on our knees. Lesson learned, nothing is free. We'll pay the price for liberty.
Gotta take a rest. That climb was rough. Oh. Now I see why people were bringing bottles and backpacks and shit. God. This is twice I came to one of these unprepared. But hell, nobody slowed me down when I did the incline. So I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna do my best and get this one done. Kicked my shoes off thinking I can grip the sand a little better. No. Oh man. It makes it a little harder actually because you're sinking in. The sand is hot. Oh. I made it about halfway to the top. This is rough on the feet. I'm not ready to give up yet though. I think if I keep trying I can finish it off. Let's give it another go.
The crew as evil as can be. The story of a legend, the horror of the seas. Tales of undead terrors spread across the waves. And once you saw their banner, you knew your days were made. Captains warned their men to never speak out loud. All the legends, myths, and stories, and let there be no doubt. 'Cause words they travel fast and far across the seas. That I show you.
I made it 2/3 of the way. Wind is too strong. I'm trying to block it so that way you can hear what I'm saying. Sand's too hot. Wind's too strong. I'm sinking in. The wind's blowing my ponytail so it's pulling my damn hair. I think I gotta tap out on this one. I made it 2/3 of the way though. It's not bad for coming over here unprepared. But now the walk of shame.
I close my eyes, I can hear any sound, but I feel in my bones so many souls will spin me around. Well, I don't turn away 'cause I know them by name. Each of them held my hand until the very end. Yeah, we'll fall side by side every day, every night. Why should I let you forget you and me? I lose my control, they say my soul is running in bus, but for me it was last time a maniac, lonely maniac. Yeah, on the midnight sun, some godless go fun. This mental my crown of oblivion, heart of a maniac, lonely maniac. All of my shades.
Alright, well, just got home. That was tough, man, trying to walk on sand and then you're falling and sinking in, and took my shoes off to see if I can grip a little better, and that didn't really help because the sand was hot, and then it got windy and it was like hot wind, and I'm like, oh, this is just not fun. I was supposed to make that trip on Monday. Today is Sunday. So almost a week ago, I was supposed to make that trip. And, but the day before last Sunday, I got a real bad appendix pain. And I'm still kind of feeling it. Like antibiotics and ibuprofen and stuff like that, it's not really helping like it should, or like they said it would. And falling and sinking and trying to step in sand, like it just kind of triggered it to hurt. So that was another reason why I had to tap out. Because I was like, it's like, dude, like the pain's unbearable, the sand's very hot, the wind is very hot. It was just like all around uncomfortable. So yeah, maybe another time I can give it a try again, but like it just wasn't in the cards today. And I'm still dealing with that appendix pain. Like this is like the first time that I actually got out to do something. Because if luckily it wasn't ruptured. Like I was told that it was ruptured, and then I was also told that if it's ruptured and you don't get it treated, which is where the antibiotics comes from, that you can die. And I was just like, whoa. And I was like, what? Okay. Yeah. Then so be it, you know. So I was just like, all right, I guess. So then I gave in and I went and got treated, and then got antibiotics that don't really do anything besides just you swallow them. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. Every time I'm outside, there's always like a gang of fucks that come outside. But yeah, that was my trip to the sand dunes. Yeah. So I guess next month is, since they seem to be monthly. Next month, I guess, is when we'll do the next one. We'll see.